hope you're doing good. From here we're just gonna be going live here on TikTok just for until TikTok is unsuspend me. Let me just say I'm streaming also on YouTube. Let me just do this. I'll take you to the channel. Right. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Yeah, we're just gonna get started now. I just wanna check if whether it is streaming. Just wanna check if whether it's definitely streaming or not. Just wanna check if whether it's streaming or not. Okay, yeah, it's definitely streaming. That's proper. Alright. Now, one thing I just want to talk about again, lastly, is Euro USD. Now, we need to just talk about Euro USD for the last, not even for the last time, but just, I don't know why I actually removed that YouTube, but let me just go back to YouTube one last time, because if you still remember that the price on Euro USD from the previous stream, right? If you check the previous stream, you're gonna see that we actually saw that price. Which one was it? It was the 1 hour something. Yes, this one. If you look at the previous stream from around, let me take it until exactly where we wanted. Where was it? Yes. Let me just do this so that I can see it properly on Euro USD. There we go. There's somewhere around here, because now if you look at Euro USD from this point, right, you can see that Euro USD on the previous stream, which was done, I think it was Monday, you can see there we had a price to say that we are looking at, if price actually did break above those areas, we were going to be looking at what we were going to be looking at selling opportunities. And then if it has actually went to this, like, the main idea was actually to look for buying opportunities, because we saw that Euro USD, it's a long-term buy, right? But then I said, or I did mention, that we only have two areas, as in 2 areas for buying, which was this point and also this part here. And then if you look at the current price market, it did actually respect all of those 2 points, which to be honest, I never thought maybe it would respect this price right here, but it did actually respect that price by actually breaking above and then started dropping, and then came later to respect this price below, which was actually the main idea, or the main point of the first buying point that we were going to be looking at on Euro USD. And it still kept on pushing even higher. And then currently, as I did mention on the previous stream, to mention that this is the second entry that you're gonna be looking for on Euro USD. So you can see it's already even approaching that price right there. So it means currently right now what you're going to be doing is pretty simple. You just wait for price to break above, and then you need to which time frame was it? I think, let me just check the right time frame. Let me check from the stream which time frame was it when I was drawing that. Okay, it's 4 hours, right? So it means that you have to take it from the 4-hour time frame. You need to take it from the 4-hour time frame, because each and every time frame is it's very important that you use the very same time frame for practically for entries and also solidification of your price. So you can take advantage of 15 minutes time frame for continuation, but then also you need to also solidify your trades from the 4 hours. So 15 minutes will actually, I'll definitely go to gold, Zamani, do not worry. It's now currently 3:30. We're gonna jump onto gold, don't worry. So if you look at Euro USD right now, definitely it means that currently once price breaks above this trend line, once it breaks above this trend line, you can utilize what? You can utilize 15 minutes as for confirmations for entry purposes, and then you can later on check if whether 4 hours solidifies the trade as well, as to like, does it say that you might be looking for the continuation, is it holding, or you're looking for a retracement, you understand? So because under 15 minutes, just to give you a clarity of what to expect, under 15 minutes, yes, it can break above, right? It can break above, give you an engulfing and just push to the upside, or it can break above and give you a retest under 15 minutes and push above. But then when you look at the 4 hour time frame, because remember in 4 hours, how many 15 minutes candlestick do you have? You have about let's see, you have about 1 2 so you have about 8, candlesticks. So you see that under 15 minutes you can get a breakout and a retest, or a breakout and an engulfing that pushes, but under 4 hours you find that you still need even 8 more candlesticks to confirm. So you might need about 16 candlesticks to confirm if further the price is definitely in the direction that we are seeing, understand? So that's why I'm like, you need 15 minutes just for entries, and then 4 hours to confirm if further the price is not going to come back for another retest of unknown or anything like that, understand? So currently, definitely you will just continue pushing Euro USD even higher. I'll just mention the part of the targets and everything, because I haven't really looked at where are we actually going in terms of like targets. Let me just check 4 hours just in case you're asking about targets. Let me just get it done, and then we can move forward to gold. So okay, so your target cannot, it's pretty sad, because this is clearly the most closest highest level that we have. So we will take it to this one. Yep, we will take it to this one. We will take it to this last high right here, though, because the reason why we have to even take it to that last high, which is this one, it's just because it's the second recent highest. But then you can see that if price breaks above this area, it will break above once it also breaks above the recent high, which is the closest. So you might as well just take it to the next recent highest, which will be this price. So it means that once it breaks above here, you just expect it to reach about those one, which is going to be 1.12730 or 1.2740. So that will be your last highest price that Euro USD we're expecting it to reach. So let's come and talk about gold. I want us to talk about gold and look at what's really going on gold. Yesterday, right? Yesterday we had this price, right? There's some few things that I want us to look at right there, which is how price moved in the morning. We managed to take this selling opportunities. In the premium gold, in the premium signal group, and then we took our profits. Our first profits that we took was when price was here, and then when price was still consolidating, or rather pushing within these areas. I told them let's close everything, because it wasn't really looking good. But one thing for sure that I want us to look at, I'll just put this setup right here, because it means that we took our profits right about, I'll just say right about here. That was the last target, or rather the last price that we did take our profits on gold. But the only problem now is that, to be honest, with this current buy, with this current buys right here, I don't want to lie, I did not see them, or rather in terms of like structure wise or anything, I did not I can't even right now to how do I put this, I can't do an analysis of like what caused the buy or anything like that, but I definitely most certainly that's one thing that I want to do right now, just to try and understand why did it actually go up, what was that I missed on the chart, so that we can definitely look forward for a push to the upside if possible, anything like that. So that's something that I want to look into currently, barring we don't see properly, king. Okay, do you guys see now? I would say this is, let me do this because this thing hurts my eyes, I don't want to lie, it does hurt my eyes when I have full bright on. Yeah, my eyes are gonna hurt, but okay, let's move on. So what I want to do, not what I want me to do, is try to understand why did it actually push to the upside to that much high. Because okay, one thing for sure, okay, let's go to 3 minutes. This is most definitely a weak high, yeah. Okay, if that's a weak high, then it means that there has to be some part in the lowest, or rather like that pushed price to the higher time frame, that pushed it even higher, but I quite certainly cannot find why or which price was it respecting, because I do see this partner, I do see this one right here, but it's quite also just too much. Let's just check something. I just want to check something. If you would have gotten your entries and you went 300 points, your stop loss was gonna be hit exactly. So if you had went there and then 300 stop loss, you're out, you'd have been kicked out. So quite certainly this part is not, but I certainly think that might have been the push to the upside, or rather it might have been respecting this price, but then the stop loss area wouldn't have went in, because now the stop loss area was going to be 500 points, which is something that I don't risk 500 points on gold at all. I go only a maximum of 300 points. So that means I think at this point it might have respected this area, which led this price to be this. We took it as a retracement to push the price to the downside, and only to find out it did not, because also I think under 15 minutes this price did not respect the retracement, which was which we can definitely take this part as to it was a nice scalp sale. We cannot lie about that. We took profits, we made something out of it, but then it means that under 15 minutes time frame this thing did not respect it. Let me just remove it so that you can see. So under 15 minutes this price did not respect that as a retracement. It means that it showed us something which I missed. I'm gonna be honest, I missed that part. It's now that I see it, because I want to understand why didn't the sell hold until the price that I wanted, not even wanted, like the price that I did mark out as an area of exit, you understand? So you can see there under 15 minutes now I see that okay, we didn't the retracement that we thought gold was holding did not get confirmed under 15 minutes. Rather, you can also check that the sales that we got in were from the 3 minutes time frame. So we took ourselves based off the 3 minutes time frame, which was good, but it could have ended badly. To be honest, looking at 15 minutes, it could have ended badly, but we're just happy that we made profits out of that, you understand? So currently right now, most definitely what we do right now is to understand, okay, price did what? Price did not hold onto the sales that we quietly wanted gold how to drop, but then it showed us that maybe this was a part of a retracement to push it even higher, respecting this price around here. So it means that from this point, most definitely gold was definitely going to push even higher than this price. But then according to me, not even according to me, according to my own price or anything, I could have possibly either marked this part as my target. That would have been my first target, and then if I were to focus on those buys, and then the last target would have been from this that high, and then if you'd have taken that price there and then mark out that area, then it means that your last target would have been the 1.2, which is this area around here. So it's not even far. So the last price would have been right here, the negative 2.142, right? So that's the last target that we may be looking at gold reaching. And you can still see one thing for sure on gold, we're still trading above what, which is something that I quietly mentioned from the previous streams as well, that we are trading above 2,600. So there's no chance that we may be coming back anytime soon, but I'm not saying we're not going to come back for this areas that were marked out, that especially this price, especially the 24.52, we may be coming back, but not anytime soon. But currently we are definitely trading above 2,600, which is what we see right now. Gold keeps on just giving us like pushes to the upside even higher and higher. It doesn't even come back anymore. So it means that the daily bias of gold yesterday was what did I say the daily bias of gold was yesterday? I said it's bearish, ne? Did I say it's bearish? Which means this is the second day gold violated the daily bias, which is something that I need to also look into what is really going on. Let me just check the daily bias from yesterday and then check the daily bias again for today, and then I'm gonna show you some no, I can't. I can't check the daily bias right now. Yeah, I forgot I'm streaming there on YouTube. I almost exposed my trading style. But it's okay, ne? I can't check the daily bias of gold today. Unfortunately, I cannot expose how I check my daily bias or anything like that. But it means currently right now, I'll just check the daily bias when I'm off and just check. But structure wise, it means currently on gold from my side, just wait until gold reaches that negative 212, right, which is somewhere around here. Just wait to price to give you another all-time high around those areas, and then let's take a look at how price will move from then. But from my side right now, if we try and force anything to push price even higher, that will be deadly. That will be the end of us. Cause we want gold to drop so bad, but as I did mention, if you looked at all of the time frames, starting from especially high time frames, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 4 hours, daily, monthly, gold is still on an uprise. It's still definitely pushing, but the only problem that we do have, I'm still holding the sell from 26.62. You're still holding the sell from 26.62. Zamani, my advice is just to take profits as you can, or put stop loss at break even, because gold is most definitely going above, man. It's gonna break this current high that we do have right here is going to come back up. It's going to break that price. It's definitely coming back, because you can still see even right now it's trying to reject from this point. So just know that one thing for sure, within this coming 30 seconds left, if price closes above here, it's going to be considered as a rejection to the upside, so it will definitely go back up and break those highs right now. So you can see there's only 23 seconds left. If it closes above, it's going to be considered as a rejection, which is going to push or drive gold even further upwards, which is going to break those highs. You understand? So it's safe to do that. Do you think there could be major impact on Thursday for news? There's news on Thursday. I didn't really look into the thing. What's this? The economic calendar, but most definitely, yeah. It has to. There has to be some major impact, and the only question is, if I may ask, ne, which news are they? But let's just quickly just check them. Ne? Let's just quickly check them. Which news are there on Thursday? Let's just quickly check, because one thing for sure, if the news on Thursday are not, let's just check. Tomorrow it's Thursday, ne? Today is Wednesday. Thursday, which one do we have high impact? It's unemployment claims, okay, at 2:30. Yeah. Like, one thing for sure, I think we need to also understand about gold is that we are mostly used to, like, most of, like, dollar related news impacts. We are used to them actually affecting gold, but then one thing I want you to understand is that gold is not dependent on the state's economy, but then it means you just need to be aware of them, like, which is good. Thank you for actually mentioning this part. It may affect it, it may not, because one thing for sure, definitely gold does not depend on the the dollar state, understand, the US state economy. So that's one thing that I want you to understand. It may affect it, it may not. So, but it's safer to always expect a reaction, either being a volatile movement or not. So yeah, I know currently it means that gold is continuously going up. You understand? We're not gonna know. I'm not gonna say much, but I still have this speculative mindset in my head that we may. I'm not gonna be certain about that, but I'm just saying we may be going, which is crazy. We may, ne? It's still my thought. I'm not sure. Not even gonna say I'm sure, but we might reach this. We might, you know. It's I know it's crazy to even think that gold can go to that price, but we might. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we might come here. Who knows? We might, and that's going to be the longest buy ever if it does that, But we shall see how this month ends, because yes, the monthly time frame. What we only like, the only problem is that you can see that the monthly time frame, it's a strong buy. Like, the monthly time frame is a strong buy. We don't know how January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. We don't know how October will start, right? We don't know how October will start. If October comes in with some sales, then yes, that's gonna be safe for us to chow or something like that. But currently, right now, it's just forcing, and I don't want to force trading it right now, because clearly we don't have anything from my side. We don't have anything to trade on gold. Like, don't force don't force anything right now. Just leave gold as it is, and then there will always be opportunities to trade, as I did mention. It means that when gold doesn't give us anything of like solid structure, we're just gonna jump on into trading this currency pairs, because that's all that we have. We're just gonna be trading currency pairs. Everything just kept on shooting even higher and higher. We're just gonna continue trading currency pairs, and I'm also gonna include US state if possible. I'm not a fan of indices, but we might be forced to just jump on into those things as well. Just want to check GBP pound, see where pound is going, and this part of pound right here have been, when was this was for 24 August. I think it's still going for this area on pound. You see, like, it might be an old thing, but as I mentioned, this was my swing perspective, regardless of stop loss or anything. The aim was pound going back to this area. Like, under like higher time frames, I was looking at pound reaching this area, and we're not really far from those point. We're not far from this to that price. There's what's going on. We're not far from here to here. It's not a far price. Like, I've been actually looking at like long term. As I did mention, it wasn't a matter of entries or anything, but then pound definitely going back to those areas. And then I think that could also be another driving factor that may be pushing gold upwards. Not to say that like correlatively so, that's why maybe we may be looking at gold pushing even higher, because on GBP USD, ne, the only time I'm gonna be looking for selling opportunities is if it breaks above these areas. Once it gets there, I'm most certainly going in with like, if it gives me like sort of like a rejection above this price, most definitely the sales are going to be long as well. They're going to be long-term sales. That's the only price that I'm looking at on pound. Well, so like currently, like entry wise, I'm not gonna lie, we don't have anything. Entry wise, we don't have anything, because look at how also, what's this thing? GBP was USDJPY. It's steady. Like USDJPY should be actually dropping at this point. We should be looking at USDJPY reaching like long sales, but they're keeping it steady. Like there's some driving factor that we don't know what's going on, but you can see that on USDJPY they want to drive it upwards, which is what we were expecting, or rather that's what we are expecting from the news reports that we got from PPI, let alone FOMC as well. We're expecting USDJPY to go up, but they're just keeping it constant. But on a this is a bullish, like this is bullish. Like we can all agree that this is bullish, sort of like a bullish trend, right? They're keeping it steady currently, which is, we don't know why. Let's not say we don't know why, but like let's say like structurally, you can see that it's moving slowly, steadily. It doesn't want to like push further to give us an exact movement, right? But then all the news report are saying that dollar has to be rising. But when we look at GBPUSD, we look at AUDUSD, they are also pushing upwards. So we can basically say that currently USDJPY and also GBPUSD, and you can mention them, AUDUSD, GBPUSD, EURUSD, and also USDJPY. They're currently in a bullish momentum. All of them, they're in a bullish momentum, whereas the news reports are saying different. The news reports are saying that only dollar should be going up, and currently it means that both AUDUSD, EURUSD, we should be actually looking for selling opportunities. But then it's only USDJPY that's on the steady movement, and then like it's too crazy to even talk about. Like currently, someone who's trading correlation is, I'm telling you, someone who's trading correlation right now is, it's not on the right term. Like you just need you need structure, like pattern, not even patterns, you just need structural trading. Because if you're only going to be focusing on correlation, you're going to die out of this one. And I hope Zamani, if you said that you're still holding those cells, I'm hoping you're still safe there, because gold will definitely break above, and then I think from then, one of the love of trading gold is becoming unhealthy now. The love of trading gold is becoming unhealthy. Do you know what unhealthy is? Yeah, it's seriously becoming unhealthy, because we don't have anything. Literally, from each and every time frame that I go on to, we don't have anything. I don't want to lie. We don't have anything. We'll just see how price reacts after it breaks above. One thing for sure, yes, it will definitely break above this area, right? It will definitely break above those areas, but even this major key high, we know that It's definitely going to break above, but we'll see what happens after. What kind of rejections that it does it give us above those prices, and then if it doesn't give us any rejections like that can hold price, as in like sells or anything like that, then it's only safe to say that we just have to take a break on gold for the next coming. Well, now you're already your price is already at your entry right now. Like literally, price is exactly at your entry right now. It's coming back. Like it's even going to break above. But if gold doesn't give us any rejections above, or when it after it creates that all-time high currently again, if it doesn't give us any rejections uh, that can give us like sells, which is highly important. Like currently, like every selling every selling trade that we take, it's against the trade. Like it's against the daily time frame, it's against the weekly time frame, like it's against the monthly time frame. So like there's no selling point, like there is no sells starting from 1 minute. Like we don't have any sells at any time frame you can go to. So whatever selling point that we can get, it's not gonna even hold. So it's only safe to be in like long term buys, like. And I still remember H. I still which is somehow I want to know the real name, man, because like saying H doesn't sound right. But I think if we could have gotten this buy again here on gold and just held it as we talked, as to like just hold it and just leave it, we could have like look, this was like going to be, it was going to be a definite good long buy and just leave it like that. It was definitely going to be good. But hey, I guess everything happens on its own. Just gonna leave it like that. I'm highly disappointed at this point. The love of trading gold is unhealthy. I'm not gonna lie. The love of trading gold is unhealthy. Like deep down, I want to trade. I want to, like, that thing of like you want a setup on 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 gold is it's just too unhealthy at this point. So I hey, it's only safe to say, oh, what, Zamani? Let's do this, ne, Zamani. Go on YouTube, ne, and just go to this, ne, go to YouTube and search iPod Official Trader and check the stream from there. I wanna analyze USDT currently. I just go on YouTube right now and just watch that, ne. I wanna do the analysis there on YouTube. You're gonna find the stream still continuing there on YouTube. I just wanna do an analysis on USDT and trade USDT now. Yeah, guys. Hey. Kwase kwaba kwanzima currently. Yeah, I'm gonna analyze USDT right now. Ne? I'm gonna analyze USDT right now. Just right now. Just right now. Nasdaq, man. Taylor Joy. Okay, let me check Nasdaq. Yeah, ne. I'm not gonna lie. Having to jump to this indices unplanned, it's just too crazy. I don't like. I think there's something that you guys need to understand. Why don't I like trading indices? It's because of this. You see, like, I'm just gonna take you through some. Look at how these candlesticks are. There's too many weeks, and look at currencies. Like you have less candlesticks that show unnecessary wicks. But I'm telling you, indices, too many unnecessary wicks, long rejections. That's why I hate trading indices. That's something that I hate the most, because it's never clear. It's never clear. According to my perspective of trading, it's never clear. But hey, there's never nothing that we cannot do. Trading strategy works on all instruments, so it's never gonna be a problem. So let's just get down to it. Let's start with 1 hour, cause I check what's going on under 1 hour, and then we can head off. So I guess maybe this is a new trading series that we including indices, which means we including USD and Nasdaq as well. So it means that now I need to keep track of this indices. Now I have to analyze them daily. You understand the stress and everything. So now I guess we're gonna be including USD, Nasdaq. What a new trading psychology. What a new trading. Okay, USD, Nasdaq. Let's move. Okay. Don't know how much I hate this thing. And that's 1 hour. I will remove everything and start from scratch, but it means that yes, Nasdaq is also on a long-term buy. It's a long-term buy. I didn't even have to look at it like that much, but I just need some prices above. Okay. I might start hating trading right now. You can definitely start hating trading. By all means, not so sorry. You can hate it like kapelo moya. But yeah, let's just try and just check what's going on right there on USD, Nasdaq. Hush. Yeah, do you understand why I hate trading? Because now it means now I need to like break down the markets from scratch. Yeah, I'm gonna start trading USD and Nasdaq and just check. The only problem that I have is that it requires too much. It requires too much of my time to start from scratch, understanding how price was moving and everything, which is stressful. Which is very stressful. You need to understand how stressful that is. To understand. You just need to understand how stressful I am all the time, and I have to start analyzing a new pair from scratch. Yeah. Feels like I could cry. Always feels like I could cry because I don't like doing it. Even if I don't like it, I just have to do it either ways. Whether I like it or not, I I just have to do it. If I was trading Nasdaq each and every day, I could have had these things marked up long time ago, which could have been easier for me to utilize. Now I just hate this part, I just hate that part. Currently, that target is for 1 hour. Sorry. So that target is for 1 hour, because looking at an hour time frame, definitely Nasdaq is still bullish, and this is the target that we're looking at on Nasdaq. Just looking at that target currently for Nasdaq to reach these areas, which is long-term buys. 20,400, somewhere around those prices, 20,300 somewhere. That's the target. The only thing we need right now is definitely the following. Just need the following. We just need Fibonacci. Just check if the Fibonacci will do us justice or not. Let's see if whether justice will be served or will not be served. Let's also look at extensions. Extension one, that will be the first target, and the last target will be that one. So okay, that's still okay. Let's just check. Just wanna check where is the target placed on the previous market. Let's just check where is it based. The previous market. It's chilling, nothing right there. 15 minutes as well. Just wanna check if whether there's any price validation, if whether price might reject or not. There's nothing. So price won't reject. If it breaks above that area, then it means that price will just continue pushing upwards. So it means that this price, even though it's a Fibonacci extension area, it might not even be your first priority. So it means that price could push past this area and come to these areas. So what you're gonna do currently right now on Nasdaq, we will wait for it to give us a continuation drop to this area, at least this price, or anything that happens within this zone. Maybe those three key zones being the 50 level area, 61 and the 78. Whatever that happens within this time frame or this zone, we'll just be looking for continuation, as in like confirmations, right? We're not going to just buy as soon as price reaches this area. We will, or reaching this area, or one of the three. So what we will do is we will buy exactly after, and only after, when we have when we get the right confirmations for us to go in with those buys, and then hopefully it comes to this area. Hopefully it doesn't reject from exactly this point. Hopefully it start rejecting from this area, so that we can start looking. One thing about USDT that I don't like is this part. I don't know the stop losses. Like, I don't know how to go about providing stop out areas, because I don't trade indices at all. So it's not gold where I know what's the standard what is the standard systematic stop loss to go about. So I'm going to be I will start finding the right stops on USDT, Nasdaq, see which one is perfect to go about, how much are we risking on each and every trade. It's gonna be tough now, but hey, I'll learn on how to give out stop outs for Nasdaq, because this is not gold. But hopefully it starts coming to those areas, and then we can also push past the price back to this area, which is 20,364. So that would be your last target if price does come back to this area. That's the area that from my side I'll be looking at. Just continuation price, then we can definitely head in buying Nasdaq even longer, because under 1 hour time frame, price confirms this area right here, confirms this area as a rejective low, and then respecting this area. So we're definitely looking at price pushing above those areas until that price. So that's what I see on Nasdaq. And then while we're still also waiting for that price, let's go to USD80 just to check something also on USD80. USD80 is poor. USD80 is super poor. I deep down I feel like just quitting, or like quitting this indices, like whatever that I'm trying to do on USD80. Yeah, I might as well just quit it. I might as well just quit it. On USD80, the only price that we'll be looking for is when price, this is 30 minutes time frame by the way, the only price that we'll be looking at is once price breaks below this areas, we can start looking for buying opportunities only and only if it confirms rejection lows, and then we can start looking at buying from below that price and pushing it higher. The only thing that we're gonna need is an exit point, which I need to look at higher time frames. I don't think USDT is USDT also marking out all-time highs. If USDT is also marking out all-time highs, then it's just like gold. Haha. Definitely USDT is just like gold right now. Oh, USDT is also marking out new all-time highs. Yeah, ne? That's the way to go. You just need a buying position, and then you let the rest right. So yeah, we'll be looking for buying opportunities right below this area, and then we can take our buying opportunities. Right now we don't have anything. Can we sell towards that point though? Can we sell? One thing is that you can't trade USDT under 3 minutes. Too many jumps, unnecessary jumps, candlesticks that don't look okay. Just leave USDT as it is. We will start trading it once it comes to this point. I thought maybe we can sell it to this point, but it's just gonna be too risky to go in on a sale to that point. Let's check 5 minutes. I don't like, cause look at this. There's something that I don't like about too many jumps. Like each and every candlestick, there's unnecessary jumps. So it's hard for me to trade something like that. But I'll just check if whether also price will give us anything. If it does go above that price, gives us some rejection highs from though, I will definitely sell without compensation. If it does go above those areas, I'm definitely going to sell that price to these areas, and then buy again from this point, and then push it even higher and higher, because I think it's also marking out all-time highs, which makes it hard for me to be consistent in analyzing it. So yeah, it's easy trading Nasdaq and USDT using price action. Yeah, for me, like how I trade, I can't, not, let me say I can't, I can still trade, but I just prefer not to trade ranging ranging prices. So like, as in, like, how do I put this, not ranging, but like the market that has so many weeks, like it can week out, week in, so which makes it even hard for me to utilize small time frames. I wanna gold, ne? If you look at gold does week out, week, like it creates long weeks, which it's okay if it does that, because even if I go to smaller time frames, it's easier for me to identify it's easier to trade those week in week out. But with USDT and everything, look at the 3 minutes time frame and look at the 3 minutes on gold. I'm just gonna show you the difference. Look at this. I want you to look at what's going on here. It jumps, like you see how many jumps there are there under 3 minutes. It's like under 3 minutes there's unnecessary gaps. But if you look at gold under 3 minutes, it's simple. It's easier for us to there we go. Gold just does its own bullshit there. So it's easier for gold under 3 minutes. Like you don't see unnecessary jumps under 3 minutes on gold. But yes, you look at USDT, USDT, you're gonna keep on crying. Don't know what's going on at the 3 minutes. It's like every time under 3 minutes on USDT, you start asking yourself or questioning, is the jump solid or something like that. I was gonna sell gold right now, but I realized that it's going against this price. It just needs, let's just leave this one. Let's go back to which one was it USDT? So that's why I'm like, it's not easy to trade USDT under 3 minutes, unless if there's a different mark, because this is black bull. Unless if there's another platform where it doesn't show us this unnecessary jumps, then I can go and analyze in that. He's saying that, please can you please learn me about stop? So when it comes to stop out, Mr. should I just say Muslima Tech? So stop out areas, like for me now to identify stops or anything like that, I need to actively be on Nasdaq, so that I can definitely identify, because now it means that now when trading Nasdaq or USDT, I will be using I will not be using a prop firm. Like I will still be trading on a prop firm, but I'll also be using my account, so that I can see how much loss am I running in, to identify how much am I always going to be risking on a 0.01 standard account. Because I know on a standard account USDT moves crazy. I know USDT, because I think one of the other problems that I find it hard, it's with regards to different brokers offers different contracts sizes on USDT and Nasdaq. So that's why it's hard for me to edit. But I know that most of not even most, each and every, not should I say each and every, but yeah, every forex, every broker actually have almost similar contract sizes when it comes to gold. But indices, that's where they battle. They have different contract sizes, which makes it hard for me to always I trade these things, because what am I gonna tell you if you're using a different broker from mine? You have a different contract size as mine, so there's nothing I can tell you. So stop out areas, I will never be too sure, but you can't go 30 points, like 30, what's this, 30 pips, ne? You can't go 30 pips on USDT. You can't go like maybe I'll stick to 15. I'll always stick to 15, and I'll always stick to 15. Any setup that I get, maybe I'll stick to 15 pips stop loss all the time. Nothing like a maximum of 15, and then I think it will be good. I believe it will. I just believe it will be a good stop out price every 15. So just wait. If price breaks above there, we sell. If price sells without coming here, we don't do anything. We just leave it as it is. We will come back and trade the buy when price respects that. Nasdaq will start looking for buying opportunities once it reaches the negative the 61.8 level, and then we can start looking for long-term buys. Currently gold disappoints me, I'm not gonna lie. Gold disappoints me. You know, I want what am I gonna do? want is what not, it's what gold doesn't give. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just to forget about gold at this point. Just forget about it. Just forget about it. But yeah, you can recommend any pair. I don't think today we're gonna have any trading. Like, I don't have anything. Like, maybe USDT can. Maybe USDT can. I don't think today I'm gonna even have a setup to trade today. I highly doubt I'm gonna have a setup to trade today. So I might as well just rest if there's no setup to trade. I will just definitely just take a rest. Yeah, there's clearly no setup to trade. But yeah, if you do have any recommendations, you can mention. But most definitely, one thing: do not forget Euro USD. Hey, I almost forget that part. Yeah, don't forget this part of Euro USD. Just don't forget the part of Euro USD. Once Euro USD breaks above those areas, then you look for a second entry. Once Euro USD breaks above that area, you look for a second entry. Then you push it up until that price. That's the only setup, I guess. Now I'm thinking about it. That's the only setup that also will definitely be something that I'll be looking at. Don't look for any retracement, because I know people might be saying that, yeah, we're looking for a retracement and then push again. No, if price breaks above here, gives you the right confirmations, it's not gonna come back. It's just gonna continuously push and push and push up until that area, this price. That will be the last price that you'll be looking at. So your stop out area will only be determined after it breaks up, because that's the only, you'll only find your stop out price after it breaks up, because right now you can't just insinuate that's where you're gonna put your stop loss or anything like that. So yeah, Ish. Nah, guys, from me to you, Karato Kujawa. Seems like we're gonna. You took a buy on GBP JPY. That's good. That is most definitely good, man. Depends on where did you take the buy. If you just took a buy just in the middle of this price, my question is why. If you took a buy just around that area, the question is why did you take a buy around those areas? If you have a valid reason why you took that buy, then I can't go against it. But when price is just doing whatever that it's doing right now, I hate to scalp, man. I don't like scalping. I don't wanna lie. I hate scalping for a reason. Your scalp can either go two ways. Scalping can either go two ways. It's either you're gonna win or you're gonna lose. So let's try and check something here. Trading is becoming stressful right now. It has gotten to that point of being stressful. You know. Yeah, it's becoming stressful. Like, there's nothing I can do. Like, structure doesn't allow me to force trades. Scalping is not my best interest. I can't scalp you. Let me just check something. I know they're gonna come in with buys. I knew it. I, because right now on Euro USD, Euro NZD USD, I was gonna insinuate that maybe we look for like a sell up until that area, but now you see that only problem that we do have right now, it's that maybe it's respecting this one can hold as a low, so which is just too risky what we're doing. There's no form of rejection that's holding price. Let's just leave trading right now. Hey guys, check on Oanda. Like right now there's no form of like selling, like SDJPY, it's also bouncing above. Me, I don't trust anything right now. Like I want to use USDT there. Now go sell a USDT. Hey, let me just sell USDT. Let me just sell USDT icon. Alright. Let me just sell USDT, and then because I don't think it's gonna come back to those prices, the USDT. Where is it? USDT. US 30. You have got to hate this part of trading. Yeah, I just took my first sell there on USDT right now, yo. Just took my sales there on USDT. And I'll just see how far it goes there, It's starting to piss me off now. Can see there I'm running at like negative $8 there. I'm currently running at $8 loss. I'm just gonna $12 right now. I'm just gonna hold it and push it back to these areas, and then if it does come back to this area, I'll just hedge in another trade. If it does go back to this price, I'll just hedge in another trade and just hold it down to this price, because currently we don't have any price. Like, I just don't understand how pissed I am, because we don't have anything. Like literally today we don't have anything. It's only USD. It's only what we don't only have. What do we exactly have? It's only Euro USD that we're gonna try and take advantage of once price breaks above, but until then, right now I'm only trying to sell that price back to this area. If it doesn't, we'll just take a loss as well. It's not a problem. but I am not happy. I'm literally just not happy with how price is moving at this point. It's like gold is just leaving us hanging there. We don't have any means of check GBP USD, like pound as well, ne? Pound is going back to this area here. That's where it's coming. That's where pound is going. You see how, like, this is a lot. Where's the shift? This is where pound is coming. You can see that's 200. Is it 200 or 2000? That's 200 pips, I believe, or something like that. So that's where pound is going, like higher time frame wise. That's where, because the reason why I also marked out that price, it's because I'm looking at that this is an area of rejection. So if ever we're looking for like long-term selling, not like, this is not a matter of like 15 minutes 30 minutes time frame. I'm talking about like daily, weekly time frame rejection. This is the only price that we're looking at. So definitely yes, GBP will just continue buying. So whatever that's happening, long-term buys will definitely. That's why I'm like, personally, I might even just leave GBP USD. I'm not gonna force to buy it until those areas, because any price that I might get it can kick me out. You never know if whether like the retracements, because like I feel like it's straining for me to look for like retracements, and then so that's why I just want to leave it as it is, and then whenever I actually get like a proper entry would be around those areas when I'm looking for selling opportunities, because those sales will hold long term as well. So it means that from whatever long term rejection I'm looking at, I'll be looking at a long term target as well. It means that those sales will be long term as well. So that's why I'm like, hey, currently we don't even know how far will this buy as well, but for sure pound will continuously buy. USDH is on an order between supply and demand. Do not break this. Jordan, continue to go down. Do not break. Right now that USDT, I'll just hold it, man. Like that, the USDT, I'll just hold it until that price. Like it's not going to be a big loss, but it's also going to be a good target. Understand? Like it's going to be a good where's that USDT? It's not going to be a good loss. Like it's not going to be a big loss, and it's also neither going to be like the target is going to be exactly beautiful, because I think my target is not even around here, ne? My TP is somewhere around here. It's not even here. My TP is below. It's above this current week. It's above, like it's within this, not exactly here. So if I take my TP exactly to this point, my TP will be how much? I think it's gonna be like $400. And let me just check how much it's going to be. Let me just check how much is it going to be. If I put my target right there. And what's the price level right here? My price level here, it's gonna be 24. Let's just say 24 to 18, 24,080. It's gonna be $656 if it comes here, and my target is exactly 300 and something round. It's not even just so like extending it from wherever my target is to exactly here. It's gonna be $656. So that's why I'm like, I'm okay. Like I'm just gonna take my targets, my TPs right before it breaks below this low, or right just within here. As long as if I can, that means my maximum take profit will be only 656, or anything less. I can take profits that's less than 656, or I can take exactly $650 straight. But I'll just rather take about $350 or $300, then I'll be okay. That's what I'm looking at on USDT. If it doesn't go there, then it's okay. Then it's still okay, because the loss there, it means that I'm risking only the loss I'm risking, how much? I think the loss is gonna be like $120, not even 120, somewhere around like $80. That's what I'm risking there. Yeah, boy. That is what I'm risking. Barring 5 million. What do you mean 5 million? I took them from 92, 192. You took yourselves from 192. Which cells? Or which one are you saying? Where did you take your thing? So right now, like, I don't think there's anything that could also like push USDT as in like to be volatile, volatile. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Nasdaq, same thing applies. You're just gonna wait for Nasdaq. About Nasdaq, I'll keep you guys updated once it reaches those areas, and then that's when you can start looking for buying opportunities. sorry about that. Let's check gold for the last time. Gold is not really doing anything right now, but yeah, you can recommend any other pair there in the comment section. Let's take a look at a different pair. Anything that's not dollar related, guys. Anything that's not dollar related, because I think currently dollar related pairs are just doing their own thing right now. It's like they're just moving according to their own way. So if you do have any pair in mind that's not dollar related, we can definitely take a look. Anything besides dollar and also yen, any Japanese yen related pairs, also just leave them out. Anything that's not one of those two, any pair that's not dollar related or Japanese yen related. Support and resistance area 5 times bounce on what? Ali, support and resistance area 5 times bounce on which instrument? On which instrument are you talking about? And you have your own way of trading, I can tell, because you're mentioning support and resistance. I'm not saying it's wrong, but yep, it's definitely also a good thing. But on which instrument are you looking at? SDK. Must start removing some other pairs here. Let's remove SDK and ZDUSD. Let's remove. I have so many gold here. Let's just look at anything that's not dollar related. USD, Euro, GBP. Let's just look at something different. I'm having a deja vu. I don't know what's going on, but least here we do have something there. 15 minutes, we are 14 minutes left. Quacker 14, 5, 4 minutes left. If price closes below, then we know that we can definitely look for selling opportunities right up until this price, and then lastly could be at exactly at around this price. So it means that we only have two key points. It can reject, or can do two things. It's either it can reject below, like it can either reject, push upwards, which may be coming for this price, or it can just continue dropping and come to reject from this area. So two things, but then at least we have two areas or two targets to be focusing on at the moment. Would be this one for a rejection to the upside, or this price has a rejection to the upside, or price can just continuously push and push and push and push and start rejecting above this area. So three key points that you can be looking at for euro pound. Euro pound. So we only have 2 minutes. We just need price to close below that area so that we can start looking for those selling opportunities and take advantage of them. If it doesn't, it's still okay. So only 2 minutes left, and then we can definitely take advantage of that. Price closes Euro NZD, please. I'll definitely take a look at Euro NZD. I'll definitely take it. Let me just add it in the meantime. Euro NZD, ne? Let me just add it in the meantime. Euro NZD. Euro NZD. Euro NZD, okay. I'll jump onto Euro NZD in a few minutes. But this collection is coming to collect, they say, supply and demand 5 times, and the peak is behind the sound. The price goes up. You see, question is which instrument, Ali? Because I think I definitely see your comment, but like you're not being specific on to which instrument are you really like saying. I understand to say we do have different trading methodologies or anything, but just be specific about which instrument are you talking about, so that we can definitely look into like the supply and demand that you're talking about. Let's just wait for euro pound and see if it does close below or not. If it doesn't close below, I was just checking GER. I think you can find something there. GER, ne? I'm gonna jump on GER and just see what's going on. But if this euro GBP closes above, then we're just gonna leave it, and then it means that there's no selling opportunities that we need to look forward for. Just gonna leave it as it is. I don't think within this 30 seconds price will definitely come back to this. It's a rejecting, so we might as well just forget about it. Let's just see what will happen. 20 seconds is not, it's not coming. Nine, 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then white. Then I don't see pound. I don't see euro working. Euro GBP coming down anymore, and then Euro NZD. There's quite something here as well. There's quite something. 15 minutes. Let's check 5 minutes. Maybe we can get something from Euro NZD from 5 minutes. This also doesn't look good. Oh well, now I want to close that part now. Yeah, because yeah. Now I do want to close this. Yes. Now let's buy NZ Euro NZD. Let's buy Euro NZD. Let's buy it. Buy that one. That one, buy it without any compensation. I think I'm just gonna close this part now. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Euro NZD. Where's Euro NZD? Yes. It's Euro NZD. Euro NZD. Rejection. Right. So it means that currently there on Euro USD, Euro NZD, ne? The current buys there, ne? TP will be the first high. So the first high is definitely, it's too far. It's not too far. It's far as in the means of like it's far, but it's far as in the right TP. So that will be your TP on Euro NZD. That will be your TP on Euro NZD. So it means that we're just currently just going to be looking at Euro NZD pushing until that price right here. That's your target there on Euro NZD. We will just look for that price as the target, and then that would be it. Euro NZD is most definitely a good buy there, right there. It's most definitely a good buy. So yeah, that's your Euro NZD. I think we just have to also leave that part of. Let me do this. Let me do this. No, yes, it's too far right now. It's too far to send them the setup right now. It's too far to set the setup right now. It's too far, too far. Yes. I might as well just leave it. Like I wanted to share them the setup in the VIP group. You know, like we've been chowing here in the VIP, but we just have to just leave it as it is right now. Cause let me just tell them, I had a setup, but price has left. So I will look for another setup. Madumele kai rona. just have to leave it. I wanted to share this setup, so I'll just see how far that buy. But definitely, your first target will have to be this price. That's your first target there on Euro NZD. You can see right now it's running 130, 100 and something dollars right there. So re tano bona re tsamaya jwang. Re tano bona re tsamaya jwang. We'll just see how far is it going. There, but most definitely, the GER, I'll definitely consider it. I'll start considering GER without any problem. So let's why me. Hey, my language is fun. Yes, my language is fun. Oh, well, let's why me. Hey, my language is fun. I don't wanna lie. This is what you get in the VIP group. Yes, that's funny though. That's funny. That's super funny though. That's what you get in the VIP group. You just have fun. But yeah, maybe if price goes back to these areas, maybe I can reshare the setup with them and just send them just to go in on the buy. Let me just tell them to buy. But use buy EUR US EUR NZD. Use the lowest possible risk. Keep your margin level percentage above 800%. Stop out price and TP will be sent along with a setup. Along with the setup percentage. $26 to 29, 30 points. think from my side of view, with regards to let me check with let me check USDT again. Actually, USDT is still also stuck at one price. It doesn't really like want to move in there. Doesn't want to move in like in the right direction. So just gonna leave USDT and just focus on that Euro NZD, and just leave it as it is. Personally, once price hits like 800 there, I'm closing, because there's no need for me to hold trades, as in like literally there's no need for me to hold the trade, but I'll just keep monitoring for the people in the premium, because I'm working against time. I need to just pass the challenge and just let it slide so I can move to the next. So from my side of view, once this thing says 800 right here, I'm closing, because I'm here to just pass the challenge, not to sit down and be like I'm here to that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for passing a challenge and then I'm out. That's what I'm here for. Once I pass the challenge, I'm out. So we just need, let's see, 300, I guess. Once it hits 300, then I guess I'm done. I'll be done with the challenge and then move to the next challenge. So that's what I'm looking forward for, just to pass the challenge and then get moving, so that we can get moving, move to the next one. We're just gonna wait and pass the challenge and move to the next one. Just gonna wait and fast. So we just only left with what, $20. That doesn't want to reach $20. We just need $320 profits, not even 320, 325 or $330, somewhere around there. 312, 302, 309, 311, 312. It doesn't want to go 320, 16. Voila. And then we are done. We passed the challenge, we move to the next one. We passed the challenge, we move to the next one. But then in the Telegram, in the VIP group, we are just going to let them continue, because we were doing it to pass a challenge. We didn't do it for holding or anything. We want to hold, but we done justice. So I think you guys can now see, taking you through the journey of passing a firm challenge, getting funded as well, just moving forward. We passed the challenge, let's move to the next one. Currently we're just waiting for an email to come through, so that we can do what we can, like currently I'm sure if you took the buy, you are definitely in profits. Also in the VIP group, did share it, so I'm just gonna only update them on price starts moving even higher and higher. But for sure right now they're in profits. I'm just waiting for an email to say that I've passed the challenge, because now I'm done. Move to second phase, then get it through, get it done. And then when I'm done passing the second challenge, I can get funded, and then life moves on. Life moves on from there. It was a rough roller coaster. I don't wanna lie. Let's just show you. So in a period of like 24 hours, I managed to make this much, because I went down through like a serious drawdown. You can see I use bigger lot sizes. I don't use like small lot sizes, because my aim is to pass a challenge like through one trade or just a few trades. But I had some few losses that I encountered right there. If you can see, let me try and expand the list. You can see the biggest lot sizes. The biggest losses that I encountered there was 120 also in the last 24 hours. So they like, it took me down a little bit further down. So right now we are done. We'll just wait for second challenge. So if we can get the second challenge, maybe we can ride in the very same trade with a few lot sizes, but smallest lot sizes. So yeah. So if you have anything in mind with regards to if you took the buy, if you have anything in mind with regards to any pairs that we can look for, you can mention them there. GOJ, good morning. How are you, GOJ? Did you see GOJ? GOJ, is it? Quaker G. J. A B C D E F G. Yeah, J. JOJ. I hope you saw the signal in the VIP group there. I send the signal there on the very same trade. I personally closed, but I'll keep you guys updated about it. I closed because I was just uh, taking a trade to pass a challenge. I already passed the challenge because I used the bigger lot size. But on that note, yeah, I hope you. It's George. Yeah, I still remember you telling me your name, George. Yeah, Georgie. Georgie. Yeah, Georgie. Yeah, cause when we first spoke there, yeah, I saved your name as George. George. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. I hope you saw this buy there in the premium. I'm hoping you're still holding that trade. We will just keep on holding it, and then I'll just keep you updated as to when to move your stop losses, because I take it that maybe you guys, your buys were maybe placed around these areas. I mean, a buy already took it, bro. I'm in. Nah, excellent. Yeah, just keep on holding that buy, because yeah, I think we haven't been trading currencies in a long while because of gold. Gold hasn't been behaving ever since. I hasn't been behaving. I still remember there was someone there on. I'm waiting for an email. The email doesn't come through. What are they doing? They don't want to send me an email. That okay? There we go. There we go. We got our email. We got our email. So now we have the second challenge running. Let's get the second challenge running and then get it done with as well. Yeah. Let's get it done. Let's move to the next challenge. What's that? Pound. Zenzadine. Yeah, it's already too far to enter now. So this is the second phase. Let's get the second phase as well completed, and then yeah, I just want to get it done get done and dusted as well. Yep, definitely tell them, man. Tell them. They must join the premium. They won't definitely regret it. Definitely, they won't regret it, man. They won't regret. They won't definitely regret joining the premium. There, you're definitely right. He is definitely in the premium signal as well, so that's why he's saying also you won't regret it. I'm also saying as a signal provider that you won't regret joining my premium. I definitely guarantee you that part. You know, I'm not saying we don't take losses, but I'm telling you that on the profit side, we are definitely doing good. You understand? You get stop losses, you get a setup, everything. You trade with direction. You don't just trade. So currently, the only setup that we do have right now is this NZD, Euro NZD. We can't trade gold today because currently gold is we can't say it's misbehaving, but currently the structure on gold doesn't look nice for us to actually trade. So it means that the only setup that we only have it's a Euro NZD for today, right? With regards to gold, we will keep on trying to still trade this part of setup, which is USDT. So on USDT, we'll just continuously look for buys when price reaches those areas, because I see it's failing to give us like selling opportunities at around those areas. So we'll just leave USDT. Once it reaches those areas, we take those buys, and then we will continuously hold the buys up until those areas. But for now, we just leave it. And also Nasdaq as well, since we're also including Nasdaq in the process. So you can see it's still dropping. We'll start looking for buying opportunities, right? Either being at this area or this area. Whatever that happens within these two areas, we will just be looking for confirmations. Any set of confirmation that come around those two prices, we will buy it. We don't buy when it reaches those areas. We buy when there's a confirmation that says that the retracement is definitely holding. So for now, you just leave everything as it is. But if you have taken advantage of the Euro NZD, you are definitely in the right direction. Just keep holding that part. The target areas are there. You can see that our targets in the VIP is definitely what? It's 177780. That's our target on there. Yeah, well, once it reaches those areas, we are done and dusted. So this thing of you guys blowing must come to an end. You guys blow a lot. You blow because most of the times you blow because of you don't know where to enter or you don't know where to exit. You hold trades unnecessarily. So that might be the case of blowing, or that might be the case of not doing well. So I just hope you find it well to do the right thing. Okay, let's take a look at JPY. Also, this one just keeps on pushing. I don't think we have to waste more time. I don't think we have to waste more time from now on, guys. We just need to leave it from here. I can't hold the session longer if there's nothing more to talk about right now. Just make sure that right now what you do is monitor Nasdaq and also USDT, and then we will talk about them once price reaches those areas. For now, I'll just end the stream. Right now, I'll just end the stream from here. If you want to join the VIP, you just feel free to text me in on WhatsApp. I definitely think so. If you can't find my WhatsApp number in the description, you click the link. It's gonna take you to the Telegram channel. You can communicate with me through the Telegram channel. It's not a problem. But otherwise, from here, from me to you guys, let's end the stream and then we will just continue during the day if possible, when US 30 and Nasdaq completes or respects those structures that we do have. But for now, let's just end the stream from here. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.